Hey there, I'm Katie from KatieHedrick.com. I'm a Jesus-loving, coffee-drinking, dream-chasing, joy-filled wife and mama, and I'm all about sharing wisdom with women. Today I want to talk about resetting your life and beginning to move forward in your life. So first I want to share with you a little bit about my story. I am the child of a divorced family. Now, before I go deeper, I want to mention that I love, respect, and honor my parents very much. In fact, my story is not even about my parents. My story is about a God who is big and good and who transformed my life from broken to beautiful. So I was a child of a divorced family, and at a very young age, I experienced some hurt and some confusion because of the divorce. And that actually led to me making some poor choices throughout elementary school and even throughout high school. The boys that I dated were maybe not the best choices for me. I would paint my fingernails black, and I look back and I realize that that was just simply a reflection of how I felt on the inside, and it was just coming out of me. Eventually, I found the man that I would marry, a charming Southern boy who happened to actually be 9 years older than me. I met him on a cruise ship, and somehow the age gap solidified for me that this is the guy that I would marry. I was an old soul at heart. I was weary from navigating the hurt and the pain and the confusion of my past and walking through that divorce as a child. And so I ended up marrying a wonderful Southern boy with blue eyes and beautiful biceps in 2006, and we settled down and started our life together. However, things were not magically perfect. I still had these yucky feelings inside. I still had this kind of sense of distrust. I really believe that divorce was my destiny. And I was just kind of sitting around and waiting for that to happen, even though he was a wonderful and godly man. And I still just had this kind of dark cloud over me and all this kind of confusion, like, why isn't everything perfect? In 2011, I began to dive headfirst into personal growth, and I actually hooked up with a mentor who would teach me the power of forgiveness and gratitude and honor. And I began to truly seek Jesus with my whole heart. I desperately wanted to be free of the chains from my past. And so in February of 2012, after a lot of seeking and searching and praying, I awoke in the middle of the night and had complete and total breakthrough in my life. God revealed to me that if he hadn't brought me through everything that I had walked through, that I wouldn't be where I was now. I wouldn't have my husband. I wouldn't have my 3 wonderful kids. And I began to look at that situation and realize that God never left me on one single step of that journey. He never missed a single tear that I cried, that he'd been with me the whole time. And everything that I had walked through had brought me to this point, and he was growing me into the person that I was supposed to become. And I began to look at the whole big picture with gratitude. And at that moment, I truly had breakthrough in my life, and I began to move forward in realization that everything is a choice. I have this choice to look back and feel sorry for myself. I have the choice to look back and continue to live in that, or I have the choice to totally give this whole thing to God and look back with gratitude and move forward in growth and live out my purpose. And it was absolutely life-changing. So I know that there's something in your past that was really, really hard. I have found that everyone has something in their past that was really crazy hard, whether it was your parents' divorce, or whether it was your own divorce with your spouse. Maybe it was some type of abuse in your life. Maybe you had a parent or a sibling pass away. There's something that was hard in your past, and there's probably someone that hurt you in that. And I'm here to tell you today that the key to your freedom is forgiveness. If you can truly forgive the person that hurt you, your heart will be free. Chains will be broken in your life. And God wants to help you move forward, and he wants to help you walk forward in truth. And he has a beautiful life ahead for you, and he has a plan and a future that is good. But it starts with you, and it starts with forgiveness. Forgiveness is the key to your freedom. So I want you just to think for just a moment, who is the person that you need to forgive? What are you holding on to? It's affecting your life and your family every single day that you're choosing to live in that thing from the past, that you're choosing to live in unforgiveness. So think for just a moment, who do I need to forgive so that I can be set free? Think about that for just a moment. And then I want to share with you some truths about who you really are and what God has for your future, because your future is good. He has a plan and it is good. I created something called the Happiness Memorandum, and I want to share it with you today. It's available for free download on my website at katiehedrick.com/freebies. It's a beautiful printable that you can print out. You can put up on your desk, and it's just an awesome reminder of who you are and what you are. Listen as I share these truths about you and let them really sink deep into your soul. You are loved. You are wonderfully made. You are priceless, chosen, and full of faith. You are brave. You are stronger than your fears. You're in control of your thoughts. You're intelligent, and you're capable with God's help of doing all things. You're called to be a speaker of truth and life. You're compassionate, honorable, and called to be a light. You have hope because God is in you and you will not fall. My friend, it is time to move forward in truth and confidence. Maybe no one has ever told you this before, but I'm telling you now that I believe in you. You are capable of figuring stuff out and creating an awesome, awesome life. You are capable of stepping forward into the life, the abundant life that God has for you. Stop looking back. You're not going that direction. Start looking forward, because the world needs what only you have to offer.